talk about the phone and any other distractions, which are the biggest barriers to productivity. And we all know how we like to just reach for the phone for one little thing, and then it turns into hours on social media or of doing bits and pieces, and we end up actually having multiple breaks for catching up with the phone throughout the day. So some of you might have read my free guide where I am talking about phone and distractions and how to make sure we stop some of those habits. As much as we think that picking something up straight away means we are acting on it straight away, are we acting on it for ourselves straight away or for the sender of that distraction? So think about an emergency. If something's happening and it requires urgent attention, what's someone going to do? Are they going to text you? Are they going to send you a message? No, they're most likely going to call you. So the best way to get rid of all of that is to turn all your notifications off, all your ringtones for anything else than your phone. Make sure that you add all your most important contacts to your start contacts or VIPs, and then in your phone settings go to do not disturb mode. Put that on for the time you work in and you want to keep absolutely focused, and this will only allow the phone calls from those who are on your list if they call you 2 times in a row or more. By the time you get to grips with doing all that, your most important people should be made aware that this is the mode you're working in. If they need something that's desperate, call me twice, otherwise I won't be able to hear it. That means you don't have the trigger that makes you reach for the phone, because as soon as you finish the conversation, the autopilot gets us to check whatever's coming, and that's not going to make us any more productive. The best way to do it is to batch it at some point throughout the day, to find 1 or 2 times in the day where you do it. And I will talk about that later on and what I do. But I know that it's so easy to just let hours go by without realizing that you've just wasted that time on something that could have taken you half an hour at the end of the day. About checking one email, responding to it, actioning it, or even putting it back into an unread mode and so you can action it later. All that takes about 2 minutes. If you do that with every single thing that comes through in the day, you're going to waste a lot of time. But if you do that at the end of the day, it'll probably take half as much time and you will be much more focused because you want to get this going. And you need to again go back to some of the things we've talked about before, being having a proper goal, having your to-dos set in such a way that they're not, you know exactly what you're doing. It's having them done in such a way that you are not doing the most important stuff at the times in the day where you're exhausted, and it's actually allowing yourself time for those distractions, because if you feel that way, you know that by the time you get to the end of the day, or actually in the morning, if that's what's better for you, you can use the time wisely and actually watch something in the morning if that actually helps you, if that clears your mind, or in the evening when you know that there is nothing you can get out of yourself in terms of energy and progress for some of the stuff that really matters. So what you need to be doing is A, giving yourself some credit, but B, knowing when you're not really helping yourself.